We thought that three-stop wash was a winner until the ledger told a different story. Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm Cameron Burrell, Army engineer veteran, entrepreneur, and fleet services operator. Today, we're fixing the slow leaks that make a good day feel profitable but leave you scrambling when bills arrive.
Here's the scene. The crew finishes 3 stops, the client signs off, you collect payment. On paper, it looks fine. Then you add drive time between stops, the extra setup minutes, the fuel, the wear on the truck, and a midweek repair. And suddenly that good day disappears.
Listen, that scenario is how profitable-looking work bankrupts margins over time. The fix is simple in idea, but discipline-heavy in practice. Measure profitability at the root level, not just per job or per hour.
Let me break down the cost buckets so you can stop guessing. First, direct costs. Fuel burned on that route, the labor on site, consumables like soap and chemicals. Second, indirect costs. Maintenance and depreciation, insurance, loan interest. Allocate those across miles or hours. Third, the hidden stuff. Deadhead miles between stops, setup and teardown, admin time to invoice a schedule, and opportunity cost when a truck sits idle.
Look, if you skip any of those, your profit number is optimistic. The goal here is simple. Capture all the meaningful costs so pricing and scheduling defend margin and cash flow. Start with this compact model in your head and your spreadsheet. Route cost equals 3 parts: time, distance, and fixed allocation, plus consumables and admin. Time is total route hours times your loaded labor rate. Distance is route miles times cost per mile. Fixed allocation is the per route share of monthly vehicle costs. Add consumables and a small admin charge, and you have your route cost.
Okay, let's walk actual numbers so this isn't abstract. Say you run a 3-stop route. Total time, 6 hours. That includes drive time, on-site time, and setup. Total distance for the route, 45 miles. Loaded labor, meaning pay plus payroll burden, is $30 an hour. Cost per mile for fuel and wear will conservatively set at 85 cents. Fixed allocation for the vehicle, insurance, depreciation, loan, assign $20 to this route. Consumables are $15 and admin is $10.
Now, do the math with me. Time cost is 6 hours times $30. That's $180. Distance cost is 45 miles times 0.85. That's $38.25. Add the fixed allocation, $20, consumables, $15, and admin, $10. So route cost equals $180 plus $38.25 plus $20 plus $15 plus $10.
That totals $263.25. If you billed $240 for that route, you lost money. Not a little, but enough to matter when it repeats across the week. That simple worked example is why conservative assumptions and tracking matter.
You might be thinking, but customers want convenience, not math. Fine, convenience is valuable, but convenience without margin is a dead end. If you want repeatable growth, you need both: pricing that reflects true cost and service that delivers value. So how do you price to protect margin? 3 moves I use in the field. 1, set minimums. Short jobs often have disproportionate setup and admin overhead. A floor stops those from becoming loss leaders. 2, use distance bands, 0 to 10, 11 to 30, 31 to 60, so travel is priced into the job without endless per-mile haggling. 3, offer bundled retainers, weekly or monthly packages that smooth revenue and guarantee volume so you can stage resources more efficiently. Pricing helps, but operations win the day. Batch jobs geographically, tighten SOPs so setup and teardown are predictable, and stage equipment near clusters of customers. Even small time savings scale. Cutting 5 minutes per stop multiplies across daily routes and frees hours you can bill or use to avoid overtime. You don't need expensive software to start. Here's a 5-minute route audit with what you already have. Pick one day's route, use your phone to note start and end times,
on-site minutes per stop, and miles driven. Jot any delays or extra setup. Plug those numbers into the formula we used. Look for high deadhead ratios, short jobs with long setup, or routes that trigger recurring maintenance costs. Those are where you can take quick action.
Quick discipline tip. Document exceptions. If you waive fees or compress travel charges for a client, log that. Exceptions become expectations. If your crew discounts 1 week, your customers assume it forever. Track concessions so you can report them and make them intentional.
Now a simple 30-day plan. 1. Run a route audit this week and record your baseline. 2. Implement one pricing change, a minimum or a distance band, on new clients or renewals. 3. Measure weekly for 30 days. Route gross margin, fuel cost per mile, average drive time between stops, and % utilization of vehicle hours. Small, measurable changes tell you whether the tweak works before you roll it out fully.
If you want resources, download the Route Profit template and checklist at veteranentrepreneurnetwork.com/Route Profit. It's the exact spreadsheet I use with conservative defaults already filled in. Send an anonymized sample route, and I'll share one practical change you can implement quickly. And for anyone building a fleet washing business, visit vetbizmedia.com/fleetwash for the Fleet Wash Business Blueprint.
Bottom line, route level profitability is a baseline skill. Measure with conservative assumptions. Price to protect margin. Use operational levers to raise utilization and test changes for 30 days. Do that, and you stop losing money on repeatable work. You stabilize cash flow and create space to grow.
Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If this episode helped, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another entrepreneur, veteran, owner-operator, or small business pro. Download the Route Profit template at veteranentrepreneurnetwork.com/Route Profit. Send a sample route if you want feedback. And for Fleet Wash builders, check vetbizmedia.com/FleetWash. Keep building, keep learning, keep leading, and keep moving forward. We'll see you next time.